Hello there, viewers. Um, Today, me and Susan, aka Geeks Assemble, will be discussing, not today, discussing a John Carpenter movie again because it's it's just
Halloween
John Carpenter,
time.
John Carpenter fandom month. So, seeing as we did Stephen King last year, this time we're discussing the 1987 movie starring Donald Pleasance, Prince of Darkness. This is a story of a discovery of the essence of what was it? Essence of Satan in a liquid form,
Uh-huh.
evil in liquid form, deep in the heart of an old church, um, and what effect it has on people surrounding that area when it sort of leaks out. Um, this has got social commentary. Because I didn't realize that until I saw a bit of a documentary about this. Because I've said before, Carpenter always does sort of social commentary in his movies, and apparently this one was of the AIDS epidemic.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, because of the disease spread through liquid
Contact.
fluids.
Yeah.
Uh, and so Carpenter took that idea and created Prince of Darkness. So we'll go over to Susan and with her opening thoughts on this movie.
Okay. This is my first time seeing it. Um, at first I was like, what kind of spiritual message are they going to send? What kind of emotional message are they going to send? Are they going to use the priests in a healing word or a prophetic word, are they going to stab them through the heart like they did with, like the Omen did with Patrick Troughton? I just
We'll throw him out the window. We'll throw him out the window in The Exorcist.
yes. So I was enjoying watching it. Um, I liked how the oozing substance of this was like it was like, the Amityville Horror House and stuff like that. There was a lot of that green slimy stuff oozing there. It was also a bit like the stuff, the plasm that they find in Ghostbusters.
Mm.
Other things that it's like is like that cross that in the vampire story, like they find something in a crazy old cathedral or whatever. It's like it's like um, John Carpenter really wants people to see that that there may be something despicable hidden in the walls, in the part of the church, in the part of an old church. So yeah, we're treated to sort of a ghostly presence, but then all these other people are affected by it, and and well, the liquid just looks like it's going by really fast.
Yeah.
It doesn't really have an anthropomorphic state, so I don't know. That was different. That was a different choice. I don't know. Um, I had I mean, the way that Donald Pleasance was used was, I mean, he was sort of like the one who opened the door, but then like all these other people were 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 instantly there. So it wasn't like he did the just discoveries. It was like he was there just open doors. Um, but you know, it's Donald Pleasance. He's gonna pull you into the sea with his, you know, his faces and his, you know,
Screen, screen presence, yeah.
green presence. He's great. I really like that that stuff that he does, and yeah, there's a. I mean, it's a really dreadful mess when these people who are sort of the normies in the world get sort of touched by this anyway.
Mm.
Yeah. Again, another sort of group of poor people standing there looking at one side of the church, looking at the other side of the church, just looking at the front, looking at the back, standing there looking. If you want to freak people out, just get a bunch of your friends together to wear normal clothes and go stand somewhere and just look at something. And that would be
Yeah.
a badass, you know, flash mob type deal. This was like a demonic flash mob.
Oh yeah, yeah. The essence was, well, controlling them, was it? It was in control of this mob, of this the down and outs.
But it didn't really control him to do anything. Like that's what I'm saying. It wasn't like a dangerous. It was more like a flash mob.
Yeah, apart from the one played by Alice Cooper, um, who
Yeah,
killed the guy with the bicycle.
yeah.
Death by bicycle.
Death by bicycle.
Uh,
Okay, okay, it's true. Okay.
uh, it was nice to see Alice Cooper in
Yeah,
a
well, it was
role.
great. I mean, the last movie that I saw him in was Dark Shadows with Johnny Depp in it.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Um,
that one he played himself as a performer. This one he was definitely not himself. That was cool. You're right. That was really really freaking cool. So what? I did my opening thoughts. What about you?
well, this is as I said when I started. It's another social commentary by Carpenter. Um, this one's written by him as well, under a pseudonym of Martin Quatermass.
Oh, that's why I was like, what? How did the fuck did they get somebody named Quatermass to write this thing?
It was Carpenter under another name. Uh,
Well, I was fooled.
if he's not happy by directing and making the music, he also writes the damn thing.
And he puts it in, and he adds Quatermass. Like I didn't know that there was anybody really named Quatermass. I thought that was a fictitious name. I don't know.
I don't know. But yeah, this is it's an interesting one. This, I mean, the liquid that was amazing in that was it spinning round. It was such great colours. The green and that, and then when it comes to liquid form and enters the people. Um, but, but I did notice. I know you're going to jump on this in a minute. I did notice that most of the infected, and all the ones what died were women. All the cast of women were infected and killed off. Um, not one woman survived this story, but several males did.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I just
Do you
you'd
think
have
that was
thought.
sexism?
I thought, yeah, yeah, but we have noticed that in the other the vampires. That was quite
They don't
sexist.
even talk and whatever. Yeah.
Yeah,
But like this one, there's plenty of dialogue. Some of the well-to-do people and some of the very, very poor people.
yeah.
The scientists who are looking at it and whatever. But
You
yeah,
know, I'd have thought maybe if anything, if there was going to do it, a woman would have survived. Or, but it wasn't to be. It was, I don't know. Was it about four or five male characters survived?
uh-huh,
Going out the church. But the way it was infecting people was quite good. With just the spraying in their eyes or in the mouths,
uh-huh,
and then it slowly took over. And the one with the woman where it looked like she was pregnant, laid on the bed,
uh-huh.
and then sort
And
of
her skin was
disappeared.
being eaten away.
Yeah, yeah, that great makeup.
Oh, that was amazing.
Yeah, and of course, as we mentioned, Donald Pleasance, he didn't really have much to do in this. I think, as we said, it's his screen presence. I
Yep.
think that's what I think that's what Carpenter went for with him.
That's,
Is
that's
to
all
say,
that's all he was needed. So all
yeah,
if that's all he got paid for, he did a good job.
yeah. I mean, he used him in Halloween. He used him in Escape from New York. And this one. So, but he was a brilliant actor. Um, you know, he'd been in other movies and stuff like that, but in his later life, it was all mainly horror. So, but yeah, it was a quite a different type of horror movie. This, it was like a horror movie with the modern day twist of the people investigating the scientists with their modern equipment, trying to find out
Yeah,
what what this liquid was, how old was this liquid. So it was quite a different take on the horror genre. But everything comes down to it in the end. It's everybody dies apart from several people, and people are taken over and possessed.
yeah.
And so I thought the ending with the mirror and the arm coming towards the other arm. So Satan was coming through, wasn't he?
He really was. Yeah.
Mm. That was a good scene. That. So, any other moments what you'd like to talk about?
Yeah, well, I like the scene where they were walled up in one room and they were digging through the wall
Yeah,
to the other room, and yet both rooms were kind of invaded, even
yeah,
that whole process. So what was the whole big deal? But
that's true. Yeah, and it was good to see there was a mix of Asian characters, coloured people in there. Plenty of female characters, but as I say, they all copped it in the end. Um, so it just wasn't, white American characters, which I thought was quite a good thing. It was a mixture of this in this one, because
yeah,
even one of the leads was Victor Wong, the professor.
yeah,
So that I thought that was good casting.
yeah.
So, anything else?
Hang on a second.
Okay.
Okay. The other thing that was really cool was was how they used was how they used the. I mean, what was it? Was it Jameson Parker and Lisa Blount, their relationship, to sort of show that things were breaking down all the time. You know that they're
Mm,
communicate that these two were sort of put up as a relationship in the movie, like a ship in the movie, and as it was screwing, as their relationship was screwing up, that was when all the plans of men were disintegrating around them. I like that was kind of happening because, like, yeah, those two were surely, uh that was a good like connection. Hang on. And then the
mm,
other um actor was Thomas Bray, who's been in so many things as the Kiki guy.
yeah.
Um yeah, he was in Deep Star 6, and then what's that? Maybe I'm thinking about somebody else. Okay, never mind. This may be another instance where Susie's got a gap here. God damn it!
God damn it. Um, I tell you what I
Like
did
that,
like.
my last podcast. I thought that the digging through the wall was part of that, and part of this movie. Now, you're just gonna have to put up with me. I got Parkinson's brain, and I just got gaffes. Okay, gaffes. GAFFE.
It's it's called having a mind fart.
Very funny.
What I did like as well, we haven't mentioned, is the church, the building created and gave everybody the same dream when you went to sleep. It was exactly the same dream people was having.
Yeah,
The priest knew about the dream because people in the past had had the same dream.
yeah,
When the scientist was having a sleep, they were having that same dream of the outside of the church with the doorway opening with that figure in the doorway, which
yeah,
was quite eerie. And then near the end of it, you find out it's the woman who went through the mirror,
yeah,
which was quite spooky.
yeah. Right?
uh, so that was quite well written and well placed through the movie. So, anything else before we go to final say then?
No, that was great. I
Mm,
like I like that one too. Yeah.
right
Um,
then, we'll go to final say then and score. So over to you.
okay. Well, this is actually my first time seeing this one ever, and I enjoyed it. Um, I thought it was spooky. I thought it was. I thought again the carpenter was like saying that once again there was something really evil hidden in these old churches, and that he shows adult relationships breaking down, to show like the breakdown of the walls of sanity or the walls of humanity or whatever. And I think that he does that. The rich versus poor, the scientific versus uh, unschooled, and that the way he plays the two, you know, he, he puts people in groups, and then points them at each other. Um, that's a challenge, and so you know all of this, I'd like to say, I'll give this 9 broken down computers out of 10 because I love how their computer systems were breaking down. I thought that was funny because, like, this was before Windows, but still. And I love how people were typing in languages that they didn't know and all this stuff. That was quite enjoyable, actually, because I always want to do that. Anyway, yeah, so 9 out of 10
Cool.
for me.
Cool. I think I'll do the same here because it's an enjoyable movie. It's a good tale. It's well acted. There's no over the top acting. No scenery chewing like some movies. Um, it so and of course you've got Donald Pleasance in this.
Oh,
Um, so for me, I'm going to give this, same as Susan, 9 priests out of 10.
nice.
Um, so that is our little review of John Carpenter's Prince of Darkness. Get your copy while you can. Uh, no, seriously, you guys out there, if you've seen the movie, leave a comment below and let us know what you thought of the movie. If you'd like to join us, as I say, leave a comment below, and we'll get you on.
Come on.
18 plus though, of course, because I like to talk horror movies and stuff like that. So it's not for the faint of heart and the young. Also, you need to have a tablet, PC, laptop, or a mobile phone with a working camera and microphone, and you're good to go to get the Zoom app, what we use here, and you can come and join us. And please remember to press the bell notification button on our YouTube channel, and you'll get a notification every time we put up a video. So I think we're done there now, aren't we, Susan?
Yep. Um. Yeah, definitely come back. If we put out stuff every twice a week, so please do enjoy. And right now we're doing all John Carpenter for our watching, so please enjoy that.
And also, yeah, and come back next week, and we'll do it all again, and you'll be seeing the geeks have another mind fart,
True.
like we do
It's
every
not
week.
like it's not going away.
No.
No.
We're,
Oh, well.
we're not. And we're not going away at the moment
No,
because we like what we do.
that's true.
It's just a shame nobody else does.
Well, it's what you said, Lee. What you said.
Ain't that the truth? So until next time, guys, keep watching. Please subscribe. Like our videos and just enjoy what we put out there.
And long live King Charles III.
Oh, yes. But